All right, so I have an anchor trolley on here with the loop. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out in the open of the lake here where it's windier, and I'm gonna use the drift bag. I'm gonna run it to the front so you see the angle the kayak goes. Then I'll run it to the back and you see the angle of the kayak. It'll change direction depending where I put the bag. Depending on. Here's a better look at the drift bag. And it's got like a soft metal ring here. Keeps it strong, opens. You see the hole through there. I can open that or make it smaller, which would allow the water to flow through quicker or slower, which will pull you faster or pull you slower. Then it has the lines here that run off of it. I've tied a hook on it, or a clip. Here's some extra line. I usually keep it fairly short, about 10 feet, 8 feet long. That's full, but you can pull it in. I usually leave a little bit. I like to keep my knife with me too, just in case I snagged up on something in a hard windy day and it's getting ready to pull you over. You got to be careful. The bags sometimes go under you, it can cause to flip you. Always keep your knife handy. You can cut it before you flip. Let me head out. I'm going to go out further in the lake, out in the open. There's too many big ones. Here's the anchor trolley. Got the ring. Let the bag in over. See how it opens with the wind. Oh yeah, she's windy. I'll put the bag to the back. See there, it just tugged me right there. Here's the anchor trolley all the way to the back. You see how it's pulling me? Literally keeping me straight. So now I'm gonna pull the bag to the front of the kayak. See, the kayak should. There, the bag just caught. Now it'll spin me around, I'm imagining. Just give it a couple minutes here. It's pretty windy. Hope that's not too loud on the camera. So you can see the bags going to the front of the kayak now. Point me, the kayak, I'll be pointed into the wind shortly. Just keeping me on this angle. This kayak's got such strong tracking in it that it's not turning as quick as your average kayak. I'm starting to turn. I'm in the Raptor 1 and I'm trying to do a drift bag video. Put the bag to the front, which normally you would automatically spin around and you'd face up. But this kayak wants to keep its nose going in the direction of the wind, which is unbelievable. Even the drift bag won't turn it. Look. It won't let me go past this direction. Let's see the wind. You see the wind and everything coming at me. The kayak will not turn, which is pretty impressive, extremely impressive. Usually in wind like this, you'd zip around and you'd be blown all over the place. The kayak is literally just sitting like this. Is that making sense to you guys? I even put it on the tip of the nose to see if that would make a difference, because normally this kayak should turn and be opposite, but because the tracking is so strong in this kayak, it won't even allow the bag to pull me backwards. All right, so I've hooked the line back up. Let's work it to the back. So you see the bag go. Now the kayak should turn and face to the forward. Now it slows me down. It slows me down a fair bit. Drifting along here. So, just to show you how quick this kayak spins itself around in the wind here. It naturally just wants to go and point downwind. Pretty impressive. And here I am drifting along, the drift bag behind me, slowing me down a fair bit on this windy day. Sheldon, here, watch. You can see how. Oh, don't paddle. Let it blow you. So I have the drift bag holding me, slowing me down, and you can see how without the drift bag, he's starting to drift away from me. Water goes through the bottom. Woo. Highly recommend you get a drift bag. Some kayaks are blowing all over the place. To be honest with you, I didn't expect the Raptor G1 to stay so controlled with all this wind. Even right now, I don't have the bag and I'm not even being blown around. And I'm actually kind of very, very, very surprised and very impressed. But, well, let's just say I couldn't really show it as good as I wanted as far as being able to turn the kayak. But I have learned that the tracking in this kayak is even stronger. And I've always said the tracking in the Raptors are unbelievable. And I'm pretty windy today. I mean, I'm just going nice. Now I'm facing straight. Pretty neat. But anyways, I was just trying to show you a bit of the drift bag, the anchor trolley, and I come to realize, I don't want to beat a dead drum here, but come to realize that the Raptor, when it comes to paddling, stability, and tracking, three main things. Hooray, hooray. Alright, I'm out. I'm gonna head in and eat. We've been out all day paddling. We went up some falls, we portaged. Should have made a video of all that. But I'm gonna head into mainland.